from a macro sense, Jesus is the ultimate sacrifice who all the other superheroes kind of look toward.
I do want to return to the central claim of Frank's book, which is that Jesus is the ultimate sort of archetype of all these other heroes, and they're all pointing to him, whether it's ancient mythologies, you know, or whether it's modern superhero films and Star Wars. It's actually Jesus is the true myth, as C.S. Lewis himself put it. Let's start with you on this one, Paul. Well, no, let's start with Frank, actually, just to spell out, because you do, in the final chapter, Frank, talk about this. And do you want to just spell out the ways in which you think Jesus kind of embodies these characteristics, but kind of perfects them as well, and becomes someone who couldn't simply be invented, right. Ultimately, had to kind of be the true hero?
Right, well, from a macro sense, Jesus is the ultimate sacrifice who all the other superheroes kind of look toward. You know, Iron Man sacrifices himself to save his universe, and he dies in order to allow other people to live. And of course, Iron Man goes from a playboy over a lot of moral development, ultimately becomes a sacrificial hero. And you can take elements from all these different superheroes. And as you mentioned, Justin, we do Captain America, Iron Man, Wonder Woman, Harry Potter,
Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the Rings, Batman, Star Wars, of course. But there's something perfect about Jesus. First of all, he's morally perfect. You know, Captain America is kind of a static moral hero who doesn't really develop morally, but he's not morally perfect. He can still be a hair splitter and annoy people with his righteousness, like Jesus never does, right? Jesus is full of truth, but he's also full of grace. Jesus is full of holiness, but he's also full of approachability. Jesus is exceedingly strong, but he's also tender. He's confident, but he's also humble. He's completely mission-oriented to give his life to save the world, but he's also loving. And you don't find this in any character in fiction or nonfiction throughout history.